Hey guys, welcome back to Feeling Well Files. I'm Dr. Pete, and today I'm here with Morgan. Morgan, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So Morgan, you've been under care for 6-ish weeks
Yep.
at the office.
Yep.
Would you mind sharing with our viewers, when you came in, what were you suffering with and what were you looking for help with and chiropractic to do for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I first started coming, my main things that I had problems with in my day were upper neck, upper back, excruciating amounts of pain, kind of came and went in waves. And with that came also, the typical, maybe not typical, but difficulty focusing sometimes, a little bit of irritability that comes along with the natural physical pain that you might be in chronically. And the one thing that has definitely improved the most, I would say, is that I always got those coldness in my left extremities. So fingers, a little bit of toes sometimes. And that was something that I was like, maybe I think we should go get this checked out.
And I'm going to say, can you say your age?
Yeah,
You're
24.
Young. Yeah. This is a young person here. But you're suffering a lot day to day. And you had never seen a chiropractor previously, had you?
No.
Yeah. And did you have any hesitations? Were you nervous about anything, or not sure about any part of it?
I had seen my sister get it done before, and so just visually, I was like, "This." I'm tiny. I'm like, "This. Can I handle this?" So I kind of even said to Pete when I first started coming, I was like, "The thing that I struggle with is just relaxing when I was here, just trusting that what's happening is what's meant to happen." And the second I let go of that in my head, it was smooth sailing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's show you guys what we've been working on with Morgan. We're going to come over here, Morgan. You're going to grab a seat on the table. So I'm just going to pop this on you here. So, and let me ask you, so I know neck and headaches have been an issue. How much better are they since you've been starting getting adjusted?
So I would say if they started on an 8 on a bad day, now my bad day is probably at most 5, 4.5.
So a lessening of intensity.
Yes.
How about frequency, or how often you get them?
Definitely less frequent. So I used to not go a single day without having to stop to ease this pain in me, and now I can probably go at least a full week sometimes if it's a good adjustment that I have.
Phenomenal.
That week.
Great. Yeah, and as you remember, as we show the viewers here, the big area for you was it's called the upper cervical region. So base of the skull, really common place where we can have joint problems that spill into nerve and muscle problems, creating headaches, migraines, neck pain, neck stiffness, waking up with a stiff neck, waking up with a headache. Nobody wants to wake up with a headache. You don't want to go to bed with one either, but you definitely don't want to wake up with one. So I'm just going to check that today. A typical visit, we come in and you are moving so much better up here compared to when we started. Really dramatic change, which is great. And another area, of course, for you was here between the shoulder blades, and that's also doing better. So let's show our viewers typical adjustment that we've been doing with you. All right. Yeah, definitely moving better here, but also needing an adjustment. So that's what we're going to do. Breath in and let it out. Great. Okay, Morgan, how was that adjustment?
I mean, it gets better every time. It really does.
Love to hear that. What can you say, apart from pain and stiffness, we've talked about how do you feel just overall physically, mentally after something like that?
Yeah, so when I first started coming, one of the first things my mom asked me, she was like, "Do you feel anything different? Notice anything?" And I kept saying, I think I told you as well, I got so emotional after my first few visits that I just felt like a flood of release of something that I couldn't quite put my finger on. And since then, I think that just My irritability has stabilized, and I know I was irritable before, but that's stabilized out. My appetite's better since I started chiropractor, which I didn't even think that would be something that would be affected by it. But yeah, just I sleep better.
Those are awesome changes. And again, for people watching, it's not that every person that comes to chiropractor is going to necessarily sleep better or have appetite changes or have, mood changes. But we do know that because when we make an adjustment, there's an input to the brain and the nervous system. The change in brain function from sympathetic to parasympathetic, so stress response to more relaxed response can lead to a lot of positive feelings, lessening of muscle tension, and perhaps a better mood and better sleep in some cases, which I'm really glad you're experiencing.
Yes. I think we all,
yeah, that's great. So thank you so much for sharing your experience so far with our viewers.
Well, thank you for giving me an experience to share.
Happy to do that. And thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next Feeling Well Files.